Good morning, team. Good morning, everybody. Welcome aboard to the Morning Note. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of Gar Capital. It is Monday, new week, new month, June 3rd, 2024, last month of quarter two. Let's go ahead and get started on a good note. Futures are up this morning. Dow futures are down 15. Nasdaq's up about 94. Nvidia being a big part of that, AMD helping as well. S&P is up 0.20%. The Russell up 1.19% as well. That was pushing higher. I talked about that on a video last night for my options signals members. We recapped all the trades that we had open. So if you're looking for that kind of recap and you're part of the group, the options signals group, I did a video on that already. So make sure to go to the Discord channel, Discord server, excuse me, and go to the Premium Signals channel. The video will be right there for you. I talk about all the positions we got open. 10-year Treasury yields 4.465. That's down this morning. Dollar index down 0.09%. Good stuff. 104.58 currently. The VIX is green. 1317 up about 1.93%. Crude, we're down 0.47%. OPEC Plus meeting, I guess, adjourned this week. They're going to keep extending the production cuts. We'll see what the crude oil inventories have on Wednesday, but crude is slightly red. Gasoline futures down about a quarter point this morning, 2.41. Gold is up this morning with a weaker dollar, 0.40%, 23.55. Silver's up 0.85%. I saw an interesting note from Citibank this morning stating that anything below 30 on silver is considered a dip buy. That was from Citibank, not me. Copper up this morning, thank God. FCX calls, I have them open. I talked about that. It's $4.66, so copper's been something we've been staring at. Keep an eye on what else we have here. Euro dollar flat, 108.47. Dollar yen, 43 pips to the downside. 66.64 for the Aussie dollar. 127.35 for pound dollar. 70,505 for Bitcoin. Welcome back to the 70,000 land. 7,505. 38.69 for Ethereum, up 1.65%. As you've probably heard already, was it the kitty guy, roaring kitty? Excuse me. He bought calls on what was this? GME. So gold, GameStop. So here we are. I talked about that level 27.53. Now we're above it. Now what do? We got that push. So 27.53, we're going to be above it. This is the daily. We're right around here. Now the question is, hey, do we got up to here? Listen, guys, it's going to be volatile regardless. So I don't expect to trade this as a signal, obviously. But you want to keep an eye on it. If I see anything that changes, I will let you guys know. But again, it already broke my alert. It's already above 49, 39. So really the next level we're looking at. Obviously, if you break 40, you could target 50, but it's going to be expensive. So just understand that. I think he bought some calls for June or what have you. But yeah, starting to squeeze a little higher. AMC, me and Masterclass have this open. So we have the 5 calls. We're up now, 5:33. Hey, listen, I'm not asking for the world. Maybe we can squeeze a little bit to around 11.47 on AMC. It's a little cheaper, obviously, but we are in the money on those, which is nice. And we think it was about 25%. And I let everyone know on Masterclass to take it. But we'll see what AMC does. Let's go to real quick to the S&P futures, see what's happening there. I got a support level of 52.83. I'm just waiting for 53.33. If we can break above 53.19, I like it to go long to 53.33 on S&P futures. So I expect more upside. Nasdaq, I talked about this last night, bouncing off the 50-day and above the 20-day. See, above the 20-day, we'll use that as support right around 18.5, they'll say. 719 is the next target on Nasdaq, but we're going to use support here as the previous all-time highs that we rejected back in March, if you guys remember. Right around, what is it, 16,877. If we can get above 18,719, 19,000 is definitely a possibility. And I would want to hit futures on that. Or like I talked about on Friday at around 1:30 p.m. and I didn't send it because I didn't want to have overnight risk or weekend risk or adding more. We were talking about TQs with the options members as well. I still like it for more upside as I expect 19,000 on NASDAQ futures. So we'll see about TQs in terms of what's the volume out there. We'll see if we can buy some, a couple of weeks away expiry. All right. That's all I got because I went over a lot of things on the weekly video. I did 2 videos. Good morning. Good morning. Intel. Let's do it. All right. Q&A session. Intel is now above 31. I'm going to do the game plan for options members this morning after I'm done here. 3166 is what we need. This is the similar pattern that we traded in terms of Starbucks and Target. The earnings pullback and then playing the gap fill, 34.43. Chip makers are moving higher. Intel is and AMD is. So this is a really good sign. This is what we wanted. And if we can get Nasdaq to really push a little higher, if we get to 19,000, we're going to get both, unless we get some headlines or something crazy, which I don't expect anything to really change, other than the fact that we bounced off a key level of support. What happened to Nick B Futures? He is teaching at this moment, and he does trade futures. What up? Great day. Should we expect SPY continuation today or a pullback? I expect continuation up. That's what I expect. 534 is your recent highs. You're trading now at 528. If you break 530, I guess you can do the 535s, but I'd rather do futures. Analysis on Tesla and Apple. Tesla's just sideways, man. Not much going on there. So you're just going to have to wait for 187 to target 200 or maybe 206. And then Apple. Apple, I'm going to wait for 194. It was part of our watch list this week. So 194 breaks. I'm willing to pull back a little bit. You could target either 195, which will be a little more expensive, 197.50s, or you could do the 200s. I don't know exactly the strikes that are available in terms of volume. So 194 will alert us, and then we'll take a look at what we can trade. TQQ calls. Yep. I talked about that this past week. I mean, yesterday. Was it? No, excuse me, Friday. So we'll do 6404. If that breaks, then we'll target the highs. We'll see if we get some volume there. It would have been nice if I would have sent it on Friday. You guys would have been gapping up this morning. Let's see, we got Microsoft. Yep, also part of the watch list. I got an alert at 418.74 for continuation. I don't trade the Dow just for the fact that it's a weighted average and Boeing weighs on this stupid thing, so it's kind of pointless, at least to me. I think there's better trades out there. DIA still has, it looks like a double top for now. This is the Dow Jones average, so you're going to have to get above at least 393 before you even look at this thing. What kind of company is ANET? What do they think about a pullback soon? I don't know much about ANET, to be quite honest, but in terms of a pullback, I mean, you are below the 20. Is it up this morning? It is. 303 being your next resistance, but pullback, you do have a gap to fill at 262. I do not know much about this company, to be quite honest. XOM, again, looking at oil. We need XOM to break right above 118 or so, this level. See how the downward channel is and how it's rejecting. Of course it is. We'll see if crude oil bounces, and XOM is the biggest part of XLE. So same handle setup. And again, we need to break above at least 94.78 on XLE. Yeah, I don't know much about ANET. Okay, so that's where we are. Yeah, guys, I mean, I did do the video on Sunday. So Mondays are kind of like just question and answer session. I did all of the preview there. So if you are interested, make sure to go to our YouTube channel, turn on notifications, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss anything. So I'm going to go ahead and catch up with the server members, kind of prep for the day. Have a great rest of your morning. I know this was a quick one, but usually on Mondays, there's not a lot of questions and answers. This is what we got because we did the recap already for the week. So make sure to take a look at that video, and I will see you guys on the server. Cheers.